Second chance. All right, Rebecca, thanks. Now to the state of education in Wisconsin. Getting a degree is a challenge for some in underserved communities in our city, but help is available.
Yes, Sean Gallagher is showing us it could make things more equitable when it comes to earning a college degree.
A college graduate will make more than twice as much money in their lifetime as a high school dropout. And because communities of color in Milwaukee finish high school at a much lower rate, it'll be a lot more difficult to bridge the equity gap their communities are facing. But a local nonprofit is trying to fix all of that, one scholar at a time.
Been accepted to everywhere, and I'm waiting on one decision.
Leroy Hope is a senior at Milwaukee School of Languages. He always wanted to go to college, but didn't know if it would be an option for him until the program College Possible got on his radar.
If I didn't have that, I'm not sure what I'd be doing right now.
College Possible identifies underserved students and acts as college coaches to get them through, from ACT preps to picking the right school, all the way to getting their degree. They help kids who may not otherwise have been able to do it on their own.
So this is what you want to do. Let us show you some of the pieces that are important to ensure that you get to that goal.
Kelly J. Tsai is the executive director in Milwaukee. In Milwaukee, nearly 1 in 3 Hispanic and African American students don't finish high school. This program recruits students from the poorest households to lift them up.
A scholar who comes from an underserved background is 2 to 3 times less likely to graduate from college than a peer from a more affluent background. And so the work that we do is to address that very real issue.
The requirements are that students maintain a 2.0 grade point average and their household income is under $60,000. The median African American household income in Milwaukee is just over $30,000. Tsai says giving these students the push they need could make real change in the city.
Education is a social determinant of health, and so those who have better education fare better in terms of issues having to do with poverty, having to do with housing. It really does touch all areas of society.
The program started in Milwaukee back in 2008. Nearly 400 students have graduated from college since then, and they have about 1,500 currently enrolled, with even more coming. It could do a lot towards flipping the statistics. Right now in Milwaukee, there's a higher percentage of African Americans without a high school diploma than have a college degree. Tsai says creating this pipeline will make for a better Milwaukee.
There are individual lives that are being positively affected, then coming back and giving and working in Milwaukee and are able to be beacons of hope.
Hope is all Leroy is asking for. After all, it is his namesake.
I kind of use my last name as my mantra, so yeah. College Possible definitely gave me some hope for going to college.
College Possible says because of concerns of the education gap growing as a result of the pandemic, they're working with other local education partners who focus on students at lower grade levels. That way, as those students grow up, they know someone will be waiting to help them get to the next level. In Milwaukee, Sean Gallagher, TMJ4 News.